And police credit public tips and surveillance cameras with helping capture a shooter who caused panic in Midtown. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Haines.
I'm Christine Spiro. We have live team coverage tonight. Christopher King will tell us about the suspect now in custody for the shooting deaths of 2 people.
But first, News Ed reporter Brittany Edney joins us live from Midtown to tell us about the terror for Midtown residents earlier this afternoon. Brittany?
Tom and Christine, 9 hours later, the flashing blue lights and loud sirens which took over Midtown have now been replaced by dim street lights and quiet sidewalks as we learn more about the 2 victims killed in the afternoon shootings.
Yeah, it sounds like just 3 loud bangs.
Christian Bell describes the moment he realized a shooting was unfolding in his building at 1280 West Peachtree shortly before 2 o'clock Monday afternoon.
It just sounded like somebody said very large books and they were throwing them on the ground, like just very large noises. I looked across the way at the girl who just got the elevator as well, and she just said, "They're shooting." And I looked at her, I just said, "Let's go," and we just ran about it as fast as we could.
Police say this woman in the striped long-sleeve shirt pulled the trigger in the triple shooting which killed 41-year-old Wesley Freeman of Atlanta and 60-year-old Michael Shiners of Alpharetta, and also injured a 3rd person. The violence spread across 2 locations in Midtown as police found the 3rd victim at 1100 Peachtree, making a busy city center a temporary command center for multiple agencies searching for a shooter.
Tactical police with these aren't pistols. They got the big stuff, and they were here just like that.
Within several hours, police tracked down the suspected shooter at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. As for Bell, he says he's still trying to come to terms with the violence that happened in his building.
We live every day, just the same old same. This is like a drastic difference in my day. I'm just trying to, I guess, soak it all in, take it in.
We're still waiting for investigators to reveal the identity of the suspect, but they did add that the 2 victims, or rather 3, were targeted. And also they did locate the weapon they believed was used in the triple shooting. Reporting live in Midtown, I'm Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
Brittany, thanks so much. Authorities tracked that suspect down to Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson Airport 2 hours after the shooting.
News Ed reporter Christopher King continues our live team coverage tonight. Christopher tells us about a man who saw police take that suspect into custody and even snapped a picture of it. Christopher?
That's right, Tom and Christine. Brian Moot says he just walked out of arrivals here at Hartsfield-Jackson. He says he saw police arresting that woman wanted in that deadly shooting right here at this ATM. He says it was all very calm. No one else even seemed to notice.
A lot of passengers had no idea what was going on.
Brian Moot had just flown in from visiting family on the West Coast. He didn't expect to see this.
And by the time I had come up the escalators, 4 of them had her being placed into cuffs.
Police slap handcuffs on this woman here at Hartsfield-Jackson.
I thought it might just be a passenger who was acting unruly, like a lot of passengers can at times.
Moot, who hosts the morning show at 94.9 The Bull, wasn't sure what he was seeing at first.
You don't anticipate on someone, a shooting suspect being taken into custody at an airport.
Then it dawned on him.
And then I realized the striped shirt, and I remembered I'd just seen that picture before on my way up the escalators at the airport, and I thought, wow, that's her.
This woman matched the description of a woman accused of shooting and killing 2 people and wounding a 3rd.
I just quickly took a picture and went about my way.
Police arrest the woman at a Truist ATM right inside the domestic terminal near baggage claim on the Delta side. APD relying on their own cameras.
The security of the airport was never compromised at this time. The suspect was apprehended prior to being in any controlled areas of the airport.
People were just kind of walking by with no clue of who she was and what had just happened.
Moot says all this happened with so little commotion, it seemed like he was the only one who had a clue of what was going on.
The amount of smooth calm that they executed that situation with was incredible.
And here is another live look at the ATM where police arrested that woman. Moot is amazed at how quiet the scene was, especially when you consider this was a deadly shooting suspect arrested at the airport. We're live at Hartsfield Jackson. Christopher King, Fox 5
Yeah,
News.
such a seemingly ordinary moment for such a significant arrest out there. Christopher, thanks so much. Stay on top of this story and all other breaking news when you download the Fox 5 News app. As soon as we know the suspect's identity and charges that she'll face, we'll send you a notification straight to your phone. Also, tune into Good Day Atlanta starting at 4:30 a.m. for the most up-to-date information.